Sorry, I gotta adjust my camera here. Anyways, that's good enough. My hair. So hopefully the people that were streaming with me will come back. I had to end it because I was doing that live stream for a specific purpose, and I didn't want to keep it too long, because people don't like clicking on live streams that are long. And so when I have a specific message, I try to keep, the video short. So I'm coming back after I did that video. I'm gonna sit here and crochet. Risa, like there's nobody over there. I don't know why she's doing that. Golly, my dogs are arguing. Hello, hey, hi again. So you got some sparkly yarn, huh? What colors? Oh, let me guess, blue. Hey, get that out. So I like those metallic sparkly yarns. I think they're so pretty. I see a lot of people have those, and I've never actually bought any. But oh, I saw this some yarn. It was in Walmart. And it was, I'm so sorry. And it was, Nadia, if you're going to act like that, you need to go in the other room. It's like she wants to sit in the middle of the floor, but nobody's allowed to walk around her because she's going to sleep and everybody else has to go to bed. And I'm like, get out of the middle of the room. My dog. Anyways, but this really bulky, soft yarn, I wanted it so bad. I was like, I would love to make a blanket like that. But man, it's so expensive. It would take a lot of that yarn to make a blanket. I mean, I want a blanket for my bed, But anyways. I'm too busy buying other stuff. Trying to get my channel going. And jeez. I don't know. I'm not sure about my visibility. And like today, I was trying to put shorts out. And they just would not. Like, it's so weird. Like, sometimes, I'll get zero visibility, right? And then I'll just try again, upload it again. And then it'll take off and I'll get several hundred views or a couple thousand views. And it's like, but it's like they ration you or something. It's so weird. And I'm like literally uploading the same video that gets zero. Okay, I just upload it, try again. And then, after so many tries, then it gets several hundred. It's just like they so control your visibility. I'm telling you, I've been a YouTuber years ago, and you can look at my videos on my page, the most popular ones playlist. I had 20,000 views, 12,000 views. It was like nothing to get views back then, but now it's like it's a struggle. The struggle is real. So what are you up to? Anyways, I am going to make a baby hat, I think. My poor baby. Over there coughing. Oh, by the way, today I found a black vulture dead on the road. And I thought it had been shot because, like, it looked like it had a bullet in its back. But I called the wildlife ranger, and he said, "No, Nadia, no, leave his eyes alone, Dr. Nadia." Oh, he has a sty in his eye, and she just festers it. I have to make her leave his eyes alone. Oh, my goodness, leave him alone. So, anyways, he said there's a really, really bad avian type of virus or some sort this year that's worse than ever, and it's very lethal, and it's affecting all birds. He said he was, riding his bike just the other day, and he found 2 goldfinches. It can kill all birds, right? And so it can even kill chickens. And so, like, people that used to let their chickens free roam aren't letting them free roam anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, he's just like, just let it sit there and let nature take its course. I said, well, first of all, It's close to my property. I don't want all these bugs that it'll attract near my land. And I said, second of um, all these other animals, that's what killed it, will be feeding off of it, and it will be spreading even more. When you have something like that that's suspected to have died of this very contagious, very lethal, killing all the birds flu, why wouldn't you dispose of it? You know, like get rid of it. And I'm just was like flabbergasted. And so, you know, because I have all kinds of birds around my property. You know, I like to do photography, and you know, I'd sit out my window. I have Zoom cameras and stuff. You know, and I've entered contests. You know, with birds. I have a feeding station out there, and there's a lot of different types of birds out here. And so, you know, other animals will mess with that animal, and then they'll just like go and spread whatever the virus all over the place. So I'm just like, I don't even know who to call about this, because I think this is something that is very serious. I wasn't aware of this virus or whatever that's going on, but you know, I think that, oh, what he told me was that he says it's very rare, but he says humans can catch it. So he says, whatever you do, don't touch it. And if you do, you know, make sure you disinfect really good. And so I haven't heard anything about this in the news. Have you? Uh, I just, I just want to, I think that if the animal falls dead over that virus, it should be removed, because all kinds of animals will be spreading it all over the place. Mr. D, what's up? You watch a lot of YouTube? Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Um, so I'm sitting here in this robe, and I just think it's too hot. I'm gonna take this off. But yeah, I was talking about this. I found a black vulture down at my rental property, and it was just like kind of like in the road and just dead. And and I took a stick, you know, and moved it over just to see, you know, like trying to figure out what caused it to die. It was just weird the way it was positioned. And it was so weird because, you know, it's been warm here, like really warm during the days. And so there was hardly any bugs around it, and it looked like it had been dead for a few days because it's Halloween. I thought, I wondered if somebody hadn't done something like satanic. You know, they do crazy stuff with animals, you know. And but you know, he's like, well, you know, he said it could be just that avian flu. So I turned it over using a stick. I didn't touch it, and it looked like it had a little hole in its back. So I took a picture of it for the wildlife ranger, and he says he didn't think it was a bullet hole. But I don't know, I was tempted to cut that bird open to see if there's a bullet in that bird, right? Because I don't know, I'm just so wigged out about that bird. Because look, if there's an avian, if there's an animal like that nearby where you live, every animal that touches it is going to fly. It'll spread it. It's contagious. So my neighbor, she's like, yeah, I've got my chicken coops. I got my chicken. I don't let them free roam anymore. You know, I've got the coop over their, you know, the top or whatever over their coop. And I said, yeah. I said, if these dogs that are running around loose go and mess with that, then they run up through your yard. Guess what? All those germs are in your yard. She's like, yeah. I said, so, you know, you know, it needs to be got rid of. And I don't know what to do with it. You know, go dig a hole, I guess. But I was kind of irritated though. I think the wildlife rangers should, I guess they just don't have the manpower to go be fetching birds like that. But I really think that people should probably call the federal agencies and say, hey, you know, this is a very bad virus that's spreading, and it kills birds, like all kinds of birds. So if you're a bird person and you have all these birds in your area, okay, it's killing everything. Like he said, he even found 2 little finches that were dead from it. Just laying on the ground somewhere, dead. It's a bad virus, and it's killing the birds. All right. And it can kill poultry as well, chicken. And so it's, you know, I just think out here where, you know, people, there's dogs running around and stuff. messing with that bird and just spreading it everywhere. And sometimes that stuff gets in your soil and it's, you can't get rid of it. So a spreadsheet. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what she had mentioned. Because I asked her, they had used an app, and here's what they did. They had like one of the participants had like, I don't know, like 50 entries. And so they just assigned each participant a number. And so they pick a number instead of the name of the user. And they use an app to pick the number. And so I asked her how she did that. And she said that they use a spreadsheet, to, like, if somebody has 100 entries, which somebody does currently. And so that's a lot of entries, right? And so I guess I don't know. I have to figure it out, but I have to figure out what kind of app to use. Hello from Colorado. I don't do Halloween, but I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, from Colorado. Yeah, I used to be stationed in Colorado. I love Colorado. It's a beautiful state. Gorgeous. I was in Fort Carson, Colorado. That was my last duty station. Yep. So, yeah, I did a lot of camping in the Pueblo and, down in the, like, border, like, New Mexico. Man, there's some beautiful camping spots down there. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking into, probably for the Christmas giveaway, I'm definitely going to have to, like, use some kind of app or something, I'm still going to, like, do the entries, like I do, clue words and stuff like that, but I'll probably just assign a number or whatever. I just don't know, like, how the odds work if, like, these apps, just randomly pick a number. I guess that's the same as if I'm doing a drawing. I don't really know, but anyways, I'll get it figured out. It's not that big a deal right now, but it's kind of getting there to where I'm gonna have to do something. So, anywho's, but yeah, I've got my fan on tonight. It's not really warm, but it's just so stuffy in my house. But yeah. So, I'm drinking coffee at 11:40 p.m. at night. So, Mr. Deeb, are you in there? Because, oh my gosh, look, okay, I went back and played that game. Right. Oh, by the way, Mr. Deeb, my computer kept crashing. I don't know if it was the server or what the deal was, but when I played back the videos that I was recording while we were in that game, it was really, like, you could tell there was a signal problem. It just sounded real, like, breaky, you know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with my internet. Anyways, it might be my internet, but I mean, I was using my Ethernet cord. I didn't have anything going on with my Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't have been that issue. But anyways, I went back in that game and I found a lot of stuff, and I did that video showing all the things that I found. So, I found, look, I went back and even watched somebody else that had played the game, and they found some stuff, a couple things that I hadn't found yet. And but I looked to see if anybody else had found the things that I found. Nobody had found the stuff that I had found. If they did, they didn't make a video about it. But there was some really freaky stuff in there that I could see it, and I could see the characters, but I couldn't. Like, I can only halfway get into the room, and I can figure out how to get it, but I know where they are. Anyways, did you see that video of the Find the Simpsons? Yeah, I found a whole bunch of stuff. But anyways, I'm going to go back and play that game. So, that game is fun. Yeah. But I noticed that I don't think it was saving. Like, when I was having the internet problem, like, I found a couple items, And then I had to go back and go get them the second time because it didn't save it. And I think that was the internet issue. I don't think that's a game glitch or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. D. Did you see that game that he created? It was so cool. It's like he has this flying saucer, and we go up in the, it's so cool. It's really cute. Risa, really? Honey, come here. She gets all up in her face and just irritates her to death. Come on, baby. Come up here and sit with me. We'll hang out, okay? Come on, honey. Come on. Come on. Yeah. She just wants her attention. Oh, now here comes Melody. If one comes up here, then here comes the other. So, anyways. So who's all here right now? It's this YouTube, when I do a live stream, I'll see, I know who's here, right? And then when I end it, there'll be like 25 people watched. But it's like, I don't know if that's really an accurate number. They're just saying that. I don't know because nobody says anything. So I don't see who all's really here, watching. I will. It doesn't show. I restarted your first live stream and was confused why you were saying the same thing. Wait, what? Oh, you mean you clicked on the wrong live stream and you clicked on the first one that we just left? And is that what you're saying? That's totally something that I would do. Yeah, I would do like, wait a minute, did we just have, does it have a deja vu? No, you just clicked on the wrong video. That's so me. Right. Yeah, because that one was basically just confirming the people, who are confirmed for the giveaway so far. Just kind of like give them a chance to, I want them to be entered, but they're just a little bit short so far. And so, but I didn't want it to be long because I'm already having a problem with people like paying attention. They enter in so many giveaways, and so they just like, it's like they just skim stuff. You know what I mean? And like the younger they are, the worse that they're are at that. But not that adults don't do that too. So yeah, so I just wanted to make that one about the giveaways and stuff, and then I wanted to hang out, So, and my dogs, they're like they ignore me all day. I'm like, come over here, and they just look at me like I'm not in the mood. And then when I get on this right here, what I'm doing right now, they're all like all up on me, jealous. And say hi. Say hi. I think they thought I was losing my mind because I'm always talking to my computer, and it freaks them out. So the other day when I was in a live panel and I had them up there and I said, see people, there's really people in there. Yeah. So, oh man, I can't wait to figure out how to do a live panel, man, because I'm like, talking to a camera and I only get like a couple of comments here and there. And I just feel like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And so I'm going to be looking into, somebody said a different type of live stream to try. So I'm going to try it this week and see if I can get, a panel going. And I still want to have a crochet race. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll pick an item to do, and then we'll okay, whoever gets was crocheted 10 rows the quickest, or first one to get 10 rows crocheted or whatever, or something like that, just for kicks and grins. But yeah, somebody was doing a live stream today, and I got busy doing something else, and they had like 6 people up in it, and man, they're all just like going at it, talking. I don't know how they do it, right? Because I cannot multitask. I can't crochet and talk. I don't know what it is, because I'm making all kinds of mistakes, but they're just all up there like and talking at the same time. It freaks me out. But anyways, I sure had fun playing that game last night, and I'm thinking about getting a different computer. I'm waiting on some money that's supposed to be coming really soon. So I'm thinking, I might invest in a new computer with that money. I need to have some bills I need to pay, but anywho's, uh, I'm here. Hello, hello. I see a lot of people in, but they don't say anything. I think they're workers. Workers? What does that mean? Like they're working or they're working? They're working and streaming? Wait, what? Oh, like maybe they're crocheting. So like their hands are not free. Yeah. Well, I keep saying that I'm gonna get a panel going, but I am, and I'm looking into it. Um, let me ask you, when you do a panel live stream, does it require more bandwidth for your computer? Because I'm already kind of like struggling with the bandwidth I have right now, although I think some of it has to do with my computer being so full and I need to free up a lot of space on my computer. But does it take more bandwidth to do a panel live stream? I'm just curious because where I live, it's rural and I'm way up at the top of the road, and they've just, barely able to get me the bandwidth that they can, to have. I have like cable. Well, it comes through my phone line. It comes through a phone line. So, and they've got me the maximum that they can get me as far as out as I am. Just do a pattern that doesn't take counting. Yeah, I can't even do patterns. I don't know if it's just like maybe a tension issue with me, but there's other things I can do and multitask, but crocheting is just not one of them. Yeah. But anyways, like I'm wanting to I was hoping to do, oh, let me show you my make. I know I've already done a video on it, but I know Bella likes to see people's stuff. She likes to see her stuff. So I'm going to show you my stuff. So I just finished this tonight. I had to go get some more ribbon today because I like to put the ribbon in the blanket. But I measured it. It's 25 by 22 and a half. Something like that. And so I did the shell border. So it's nice and bulky and it's so soft. And I can't get the prettiness of this lime green on this particular camera, but it's really pretty. So I put this gold ribbon through it and darned it through the, the edging. So yeah, it's so soft. So soft. Anyway, so I'm going to put that on my Etsy tonight. And I haven't got any sales yet, but maybe I will. If not, I'm going to be doing some craft fairs and hopefully sell some stuff there. But I don't know. We'll see. I keep everything, all my finished makes, I keep them in bags so they don't get dust on them or anything like that. And yeah. So I just love this Chanel yarn. I just wish it didn't cost so much. Because I have that acrylic yarn over there, but I just don't really, it's just, this cheap acrylic yarn. It just kind of like scratchy feeling, And, but anyways, it's good for teaming with the Fun Fur yarn, So I'm going to, oh my goodness, work on some novelty yarns. And, anywho's, so I've got my fan on. It was stuffy earlier. Do you have enough yarn for baby? Well, that's what I was thinking. I hate to do a baby hat without the booties, but I do think I can make a beanie. I was really hoping I had enough left to make baby booties and a hat because I really like the full set. But so I was like, okay, should I make the booties to go with the blanket or should I make the hat to go with the blanket? So I'm thinking about doing a hat. And by the way, I found something really cool today. There's these glow in the dark butterflies that I got today, and I'm gonna put those on some hats. I looked at some glow in the dark yarn. I'm like, wow, man, this stuff is so pricey. I would love to do some glow in the dark items just because, you know, and yeah, so I'm gonna take these butterflies that are glow in the dark. I'm gonna test them first though and make sure that they're really a good quality glow in the dark item, you know. And so what do you think about that? Putting the glow in the dark decal on like hats and stuff. I thought that would be so cute for a little girl's hat to put a butterfly on a hat that glows in the dark. How cool is that, right? Anyways, so my poor baby. Oh, I need to give her another pill here in a little bit. I'm trying to stretch out her doses so it's not as hard on her kidney, but she's needing, you know, she's taking 3 to 4 Lasix a day. And so, anyways, yeah, glow in the dark. Oh, I'm such a kid. I'm such a kid. Oh my goodness. So in my last house that I owned, when I was helping to raise my godkids, I had all kinds of glow in the dark stuff on my ceiling and everything. And so I love glow in the dark stuff. And I had a shirt that had glow in the dark. I don't remember what it was, but it was just, it had glow in the dark words on the shirt. And I was playing hide and seek with my godkids, and they saw me glowing in the dark. I thought that was funny. Yeah, I forgot that I had a glow in the dark shirt on. Anyways. So, well, what I do with my yarn? Oh, I'll also show you another thing. By the way, I want poor baby. Daddy has it. So hang on, I'm looking for this bag. It's got this book in here. I wanted to share these books with you guys. Okay, they're in here. So, oh, honey, are you okay? I have to give her another pill. I wonder if I should go ahead and do that. Looking at the time, gonna wait a little bit. So here's some books that I was gonna put in the next craft. Well, I'm gonna do a big Christmas giveaway. I've got a bunch of stuff. So, but here's some books. These were gifted to me and I've never used them, so they're brand new. What do you think of that? For, you know, because someone, you know, people that knew that I crochet had given me some gifts, but they didn't know that I don't do patterns. I just make stuff up or watch tutorials. But it's got some really nice ones in here. So would you like to win? Like, would you think this would be a good gift for a giveaway? Isn't that pretty? And so it's a pattern book. I don't really like those colors, but different. It's all about dishcloths. It's all patterns for dishcloths. I see a lot of people like to make dishcloths, and I was like, well, I got a book on dishcloths that a whole bunch of them. Just pages and pages of all different types of patterns for dishcloths. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like you. I'm just make mine, you know. But okay, so that's one book. And then there's, oh, I do like these. I love these. So there's all different types of shawls. And I like shrugs. I like shoulder shrugs. But isn't that pretty? Look at that. Pretty. Now, see, that's like a shoulder shrug. I wouldn't even call that a shawl.
Yeah, yeah, that is actually, that is a shrug. Yeah, it says shrug. Yeah. See, I like shrugs. See, that's the kind of shrug that I have. I would wear that, right? With fun fur or Chanel yarn. Mm-mm-mm. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? This is the back of it. Ooh, look at that. And that, no, that's fancy. Isn't that cute? Uh-oh. Getting into baby stuff now. Woo woo. Look at that. I made one. I just made up a pattern like that for my niece's daughter. She was actually, it was the type, because you have to be careful when you use car seats in having big bulky coats, and so I made her a car seat hoodie, so you could flip over the car seat, and then it tied on the side, but it had a hood on it. So isn't that cute? But I just made it up. I just made the pattern up. Isn't that cute? Oop. So I thought these were nice little pattern books to put in a giveaway. So I got that. And what else do I have in here? Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Some stitch markers and things to make stitch markers. So some of the items were unclaimed. They didn't claim them. So I still have these. I have that. I don't know if you saw my raffle wins. I had a really nice beginner art kit, and I'm going to give that. I'm going to put that in the Christmas bundle. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, so that's a couple items, and then my craft, the art studio thingy majingy. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that was a nice gift that I won. And, I wanted to win it for my giveaways. So, anyways, I won it. So that was meant to be. You have one for a knitting loom. I don't read patterns. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, turn this fan off. So yeah, I've got some veterans that came over to YouTube today. I was like, YouTube, hello. I have brought people over from Facebook to YouTube. I hope you appreciate that, YouTube. Because like most of the people over there, they will not budge. They're like, they want me to bring the giveaways over there. And I'm like, no, I really want to do it over here, you know. But anyways, so yeah. But I was glad to see some people coming over here from there, you know. Comment picker, you can, dang God, it's got coffee on myself. You can filter by a special word for craft items. Really? Okay, so I'll just have to familiarize myself with those types of apps. What kind of apps do that? Ciao, baby. So for the Christmas giveaway, for the ones where I'm going to have a lot of entries and stuff, and more people participating, I will probably do like the other people had suggested, and use a spreadsheet, and I'll just assign numbers. Like if one person has 50 entries, then they'll be like number 1 through 50 will be assigned to this person, and I'll have a list of people, their username, and then it'll show what numbers are assigned to their name. So if number 33 gets picked, then I'll just go and look at the number, and they'll say, oh, that's this person, like that. So if I have 30 people, 40 people participating, and they may have 50 numbers each, it's going to be a whole lot easier just to
use spreadsheets. And but I don't currently. I know how to use spreadsheets, but I don't currently have the software in my computer. So I may like have to go to the library or something and do it or download it. Yeah. So, anyways, get to the point where I'm using spreadsheets. But that's good though, right? I've almost got 100 new subscribers. Actually, I did get over 100 new subscribers in the last 3 weeks, but uh, you know, lost a few, or either I lost a few or YouTube unsubbed me, one of the two, or maybe both, whatever. So, um, but my watch time though, goodness gracious, stop. No, Regan, leave her eyes alone. She has medicine in her eyes, so he's trying to drink her medicine out of her eyeballs. Regan, really. Gross. I don't know if it has a smell to it, but I can't let her lick her eyes because she's got medicine in it. Doggies just ruin each other. Oh my goodness, what was I saying? Um, I know people do a giveaway. It's most on your side. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, see, here's my thing is I'm doing different types of giveaways, and at the same time. So I have to, so far, I mean, it's been working. I mean, people get it. They know, you know, which is what and that kind of thing. But I do have a lot of people from other countries, and some of them, their English is, it impresses me that people can even be bilingual, period, especially kids, like we little, I'm not like talking to little kids on my channel. I'm just saying, just in general, you go to these countries and their kids are speaking two languages, and it's impressive to me. But at any rate, but some of them, I think they're struggling with the translation. I don't know what kind of app that they use, but some of them said something to me like their language didn't didn't have a translation for some of the words that, like, I guess it was one of the clue words or something, and their language didn't have a word for that or something like that. So, you know, um, anyways, but anywho's, so I'm just gonna keep doing the giveaways. Like even after I get monetized, I'm only gonna get bigger with my giveaways. I'm gonna seriously, a lot of the big YouTubers, they still do giveaways, but their stuff just gets bigger, you know. But number or word, what your number on your side, I don't understand what that means. You said a number or word, what your number on your side, that who does win. I do not know what that means. I'm so sorry. What I was talking about earlier is that these people that do this giveaway and people that have on their channel, they do kind of the same that I do. They have to watch videos and they do like trivia out of the videos that you need to, like, you have to answer questions about, their video. And so they'll have people that has lots of entries. I don't know what they're getting entries for. And so they use spreadsheets. And so, like, for example, if somebody has 50 entries, then you have a list of names. Let's say there's 10 people. One has 25 entries, another one has 50, one has 10, one has 2, whatever. And you just go down the row. And let's say you are participant number 1 and you have 50 entries. And so your numbers will be 1 through 50. So if any number between 1 and 50 gets picked, then you're the winner because your entries are numbers 1 through 50 because you have 50 entries. Does that make sense? And so you just have a list of the participants, and based on however many entries they have, they will be assigned numbers. Like if you have 10 if you're participant number 2 and you have 10 entries, then you will be number 51 to 60. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So when they use the comment picker, they pick numbers, not names. So the random comment pick, or the random winner picker, if you will pick a number. And so it's randomized, supposed to be, and so they'll just pick a number. And so, you know, if if number 52 is picked, then that would be your number, because you have 10 entries and your participant number 2, and you know your numbers are 51 through 60. So I'm saying, like that. Anyways, so that's, I mean, because it's just getting to the point where back in August, and I had like 37 people participating, and oh my gosh, like I had to sit there and tally up all their entries, and then I had to write all of their names down. Okay. And it was just super time consuming. But it's easy for me to hold all the comments for review, because then I just go in and just tally them all up, except for some people keeps trying to write me books, and then I have to dig through the paragraphs and search for the clue words, and I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it. So anyways, that's why I say, just put the word, the PayPal, secret word, Roblox, whatever, and then the clue word. Do. That's it. And then of course leave another comment so my video doesn't sit there without comments on it, and then it's just killing my algorithm. Like literally, I'm trying to do the giveaways to help, grow my channel. And when I first started doing them, it was really did help, but when a lot of people start participating and they're not commenting, like that's why they have to do their comments separate from the clue words, because I don't want my videos sitting there with no comments on them. It is really hurting the algorithm. It really affects the algorithm. Okay. And so anyways, and I don't get why people think, well, you have to do a clue word and say it in a comment. And I'm like, I've looked at the comments on those videos. I'm just like, seriously, anybody can pick out the comment, the word. All they have to do is look at all the sentences and like, well, I see that same word in all 10, sentences. Oh, hello, kind of, that's the clue word. It's just, anyways, it's their channel. They can do what they want, but bless their hearts. You won't do giveaway games on my channel yet? Yeah. Well, giveaways can be really risky. I used to do them when I wasn't even trying to be monetized. I just used YouTube as a platform because it had a good live stream service, definitely better than Facebook. And Facebook live stream is awful. I just So, I was just doing it for veterans awareness stuff. But it can hurt your channel, because first of all, you don't want people coming here and they're just going to be there for giveaways. You know what I mean? It's a good opportunity to introduce your channel, and for people to see your stuff for the first time, and then they'll like it. You know what I mean? But there are a lot of people, not all of them, but there are a certain percentage of people who are just giveaway surfers. And they don't have any interest in really watching anybody's channel. They just want to be there for the giveaways. And the certain percentage of those people, they'll still, they'll watch your videos and stuff, but it does attract people to your channel. And, I've had a lot of people come to my channel because of the giveaways, and they do watch my stuff, whether I'm doing a giveaway or not. And there's a certain percent of that pool of people that will be your regular viewers, but you have to accept that you're going to attract people that they just want to be there for the giveaways. And so that's why a lot of the big YouTubers are always doing giveaways. They don't stop doing giveaways because, because of that certain percentage of people that really and truly that's why they're there. But whatever, it keeps them there. It keeps them watching the videos. It keeps the advertisers getting paid. It keeps YouTube having the revenue from the advertisers because, you know what I mean? It's just, a lot of people are real personal though. They don't want people there. They want their videos are personal. They want them to be there, because they're making content that's personal to them. But all these big YouTubers, they don't care. They just want the views and they get paid, and you know what I mean? And yeah, they do care about their content as well. But no, giveaways is huge. It's huge. All the managing, the network managing, the YouTube managers. I mean, you'll see videos out there, but here's another thing about giveaways is you really need people can really lose a lot of money in doing giveaways if you're not getting the growth that goes with the giveaways. It has to go hand in hand. So people, the bigger channels that do giveaways, they sponsor their videos. Those are videos when they give away those iPhones and those computers and those big prizes, okay, that draws a lot of people. They sponsor their videos because if you're putting money out there and you're not getting any visibility, you don't even have enough participation to even justify the amount of money that you're putting into giveaways. Then it's unless you're just somebody that has a lot of money, it's actually, not good. You want to definitely use giveaways in a very wise and frugal way. But I do plan to always do giveaways. It's going to be always at least a certain percentage of my channel. And the people, like I'm a gamer and I'm going to be a gamer, and that is going to be a part of revenue when I do get monetized. Robux and playing games those are always, right now you can go and look at all my videos that are gaming videos. They all have ads on them, and so these gamers, they're always doing giveaways and Robux. It goes together. It's like very rarely do big gamers not do giveaways. And, it's like this, oh my gosh, have you been in those Please Donate Me games? They make millions in Robux, okay, in those games. And so it's a big thing, so for me, I do different types of giveaways because I'm trying to draw a different group of people to my channel. One, I want all ages. Two, I want a network of gamers, and then I want a network of the crafters because I'm a crafter, but I'm also a gamer and I want both. And so it is so hard to meet people in general on YouTube now because the way it used to be, you could just search something and then you'll see all the big channels first and then you'll see the little channels, eventually. But now it's like you don't even really have an opportunity to meet people unless you're like going to live streams and stuff because they're turning your bells off. They're turning your comments off. They're you just you don't see the smaller channels. You have to meet them through other people. So, by doing giveaways, it does bring in other people that are, crafters, if you will, or whatever it is that you're interested in. And so, anyways, and Christians, yeah. So I want other believers on my channel. So those are my like main three things. So giveaways, it doesn't just help me grow my channel, but it also helps bring people to my channel that I'm targeting. I'm targeting people. I'm targeting them. I want gamers, I want believers, and I want crafters. And so I really think as far as that goal, I have achieved that. Like I have got more crafter people and more believers on my channel, which I'm really thankful for that. And gamers that, don't mind that. There's a lot of gamers that are all into that violent stuff, and I'm not. So it's kind of hard to meet people that will play games with you that aren't, that crazy violent stuff, and I think I'm doing pretty good in that era too, and so anyways, but I've met a lot of fellow believers on here as well, and I'm really thankful for that because I don't think I've met anybody new on Facebook just because, well, I mean, I've just like in groups and stuff, you know, I'm veterans and everything. But like, you know, people just hanging out like this, they don't do that over there. I don't know. They just they're like they just post stuff. They don't hang out like this. Not that I'm aware of. And I like this right here. So, oh yeah, I know, right? Trolls are so bad. There's a free application that's called Sheets. Oh, thank you. That's a free spread. Oh, wow. Thank you. I won't do any giveaway games on my channel yet. And then, oh my gosh, the trolls. Oh, yeah. I keep getting these stupid people advertising porn stuff, you know, and that's why I always, another reason why there's no way, the amount of videos that I'm putting out, there's no way that I could catch stuff coming through my comments on my videos, but for I hold my comments for review. You know what I mean? There's just no way. I mean, it's not possible, you know, unless I hired somebody. So yeah, I think that it's kind of a bummer. And then these people, oh my gosh, I was trying to explain to my veterans, you know, on other social media platforms that, hey, you know, I was telling about this giveaway that I'm doing here. I said, you know, I have to verify people because these trolls, man, they just pretend they freaking go to all this trouble taking their banners and their pictures and duplicating their account. And I'm just like, they spend that time to sit there and watch a video to see who won. Okay. They sit there and you know, they watch the videos and, you know, and then they go and try to steal the wins. It's like the amount of time they're spending doing stupid stuff to create all these duplicate accounts. Uh, they could have just watched the video and got extra entries and had a good chance to win, you know. But anyways, so here's another thing. So Google, speaking of Google, Google has everybody's Gmail accounts and their IP and their phone, you know, I don't know what you call it, the address or whatever for the phones. So they know when somebody's creating 10 to 20 accounts to try to participate on a channel, right? They know. And that's one reason why um, they're not going to allow a sub to show up on the channel uh, when it's the same person using 10 accounts to subscribe to the channel and, you know, try to get extra entries that way, you know, cheating, using duplicate accounts. So there's a lot of that. And so yeah, I'm gonna you need well, I don't really want to I don't need a moderator. I mean, my live streams, that's not the issue at all. I don't have issues in my live streams because I set it to subscribers. I did have a couple of races show up one night, you know, and I just, you know, booted them out. But I haven't had any issues when I set it to subscribers only. I don't have any issues at all with my live streams. My issues are my just the comments, you know, but I'd rather hold all the comments for review, you know, and I do because of, you know, the clue words and stuff, but just in general, you know, because even moderators, I can't catch it either. You know what I mean? And as many videos as I put out, ain't nobody gonna try to keep up with my videos. Shoot, I'm putting out probably, oh my goodness, um, anywhere 5 to 6 videos a day. I have shorts videos, I have gaming videos, I have crafter videos, you know. I'm really pushing it. My shorts videos does pretty good with views. And but um I don't know, it's weird because like I'll put out the same kind of video and it's like they do these things like it takes forever for a video. Just today, that happened just today. And I'm like, okay, YouTube, they wasn't going to process. They like, okay, when your video's still processing, but it gets released, that messes your video up to the algorithm. So when I see that it has a process, by the time that it's ready to be released, I will set that video to private, and then I will change it and set it to Premiere. I'm like, no, YouTube, you're not doing that to me. So this video will not be released until it is done processing. So you might want to be on the lookout for that, because if you're releasing videos and it's still processing, it's not going to get the data that it needs to be sending to the algorithm, because of it's still processing, and they do that on purpose. And so I saw that happen today. And so, like, if I'll upload more than one video, then I see this trend. Like, I'll upload a short, and I may get 1,000 views on it, and then nothing, zero, zilch. So I delete it, and then I'll re-upload that same video. And then if it doesn't take off, I'll delete it again. I'm like, whatever, YouTube. And then the third time, boom, 700 views in like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's just like they so control the visibility, and it's all about when your video launches. And so that processing stuff, oh no, I'll turn that off. I will delete that video or set it to Premiere when it's not. Don't let it be released if it's I had one for 2 days straight, it hadn't finished processing. I'm like, and I just took it off, but I don't want to like lose. If it gets a few views, I don't want to lose those views, so I'll just re-upload it. I'll just re-upload the same video, and then but if I'll try to catch it, and so if I see that it's not processing, I will set it to private until it's done processing and not let it be released, because I'm like, no. Or set it to Premiere, so that it won't. They're just so bad about that. It's aggravating. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna head out to I'm thinking that I should probably go to bed. It's like 12:30. So thank y'all for stopping in and chatting. And I'm going to end my live stream and see that my chat rate is 0, even though I've had chatting going on. But that's what they do. Sending false data to the algorithm that nobody's commented on your video while you were live. So it puts you down in 0 visibility. So if you see that on your live streams, when you end your live streams, look at the card. What does it say? How many views? How many average view duration? And if your chat rate says 0, then you should probably, it's going to hurt your channel on visibility. You should probably just stop doing live streams, really, because when you have all these chats going on and it tells you that you've had more numbers than people you've seen on your live stream, and it says your chat rate is 0, that hurts you. If it says that you had this live stream going for 3 hours straight and you had 0 chat rate, that's telling you not a single person chatted on your video, and it's sending bad data to the algorithm. So beware of that. When you end your live stream, look at your card, okay, and see what it says. If it says 0 chat rate, that's bad. That's really bad. And you need to contact YouTube and say, hey, I do a video of when I end this live stream, I take my camera out and I take a screenshot of all my comments and the 0 chat rate, so I can send all this stuff to YouTube and say, hey, you guys you've sent wrong data. I want this fixed because you're sending out wrong data about my videos, and it's hurting me in the algorithm, and I want this fixed. Okay, because I think it's deliberate. But you need to just please be aware of that, because that's hurting your visibility when you have live streams saying that. So if it keeps up, I'll just quit doing these live streams. But just pay attention to when you're launching your videos. If it's processing, set it to private until it's done, or set it to Premiere or something. But don't let a video be launched when it's still processing. That's bad. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Bye.